So I just realized I looked at some of the other videos that I made for you, and I've done them in the exact same shirt as I'm wearing now. I have more than like two shirts. I do. I have a lot of t-shirts, and I'm always trying to clean them out. So I don't know what it is about the shirt that gets me into video mode, but I'm throwing more at you. So like the little snapshots that you guys see will like mostly be all in this blue shirt for some reason. So there you have it. But they're different days, I swear, and I do bathe and I do wash them. Uh, So talking about some of the times that I've run into death, and I need to get this out. Like this has been a big one. Um, this this was a time. So I had the car crash, right, that I've talked about already. There was a time I got shot at, which I'll talk about. There's a time that people tried to blow me up, which I'll talk about. And then this is one where absolutely nothing happened, and really sent a message to me. So we're in Afghanistan. I'm part of the Provincial Reconstruction Team, the PRT, and we were in a 5 truck convoy. I was in truck 3, and we were going down to visit a village to have a meeting. I think it was about setting up a school. And so we're on our way down there, and we were going down. We were going to be going down a road that had been struck recently, injuries, death, and it was just a bad stretch of road. Like you were bottlenecked. There's mountains. You're on the, it's the border of Pakistan, Hindu Kush. Gorgeous place, national park type. Like it's amazing. Very beautiful, but people trying to kill you every now and then, which sucks. So we're in a 5 truck convoy, and we're driving down this road, and we get into that area where the attacks had happened. And before, like people had been chatting, going back and forth, and a couple of jokes here and there, and people calling out things that they're seeing on ridges, and just keeping their eyes open. So it's me and a couple Air Force guys and a bunch of Army guys, and we're all traveling down in our trucks, and we get to that area where the attacks had happened, and everything gets quiet. And I remember that. I remember getting really quiet, like no chatter on the radio. And I honestly was sitting there in that truck waiting to die. I just had such a sense of dread and doom. And I'd been on convoys before. I'd been driving around, all over the provinces and stuff like that. And I had never felt like this. And I've never felt like this before, never felt like this since. Don't ever want to feel like that again. But it was like a half an hour of driving, maybe a little bit less, where it was just doom. And you're looking for things. You're trying to find people that might be trying to detonate an IED. So an IED is an improvised explosive device, and that's usually how they got you or started to get you, where it was planted in the road, and then they blew it up under your truck, one of the trucks, and then the whole convoy has to stop, and then maybe they attack you from ridge lines with, RPGs and, machine gun fire, trying to take other people out. And so it blows up the truck. People in it die or are injured. And honestly, I was just waiting for that to happen. I was waiting to get blown up. And there's nothing you can really do about it. I mean, 1 in 100, you might see something in the road where you're like, oh man, maybe that's an IED, we should stop. Doesn't usually happen like that. They're pretty smart about it. They were pretty smart about it. And you just wait for it and then you react. And so part of the time I'm thinking like, okay, how am I going to react? How am I going to do this if something happens, if a truck blows up? If I blow up, shit, I'm just going to try to survive if I'm not dead already. But at some point, I started thinking about Michael and Amanda. Avery wasn't around yet. And, if I had been a good dad and I had taken care of them and, how they were going to be if I was gone, because I really expected something to happen. And it was horrible. It was horrible. It's just waiting to die. And that was worse than being shot at, people trying to blow you up, where you could see things and see things happening and maybe take some precaution to it. That was horrible. And we made it through, and nothing happened. But I think everybody in that convoy felt the same way. It just got really quiet. People were really ready for something to happen. Went to the meeting, everything went well, got back safe. But man, I still remember that. That was 2009, spring, summer 2009. I think it was May. Horrible. So that made me, think about life again quite a bit, and how I was going to spend my days, what I was going to do with those days, and if I was going to take advantage of them. And I was going to meet people more often. I was going to reach out. I was going to do things that I wanted to try to do, and live my life, and not expect there to be another day, because I didn't think there was going to be another day. When I was going down that road, and I had a lot of regrets of things, and things I wish I had done, and all that. It makes you think about those things. So thank God nothing happened to any of us. Um, but that was a big moment for me, and one I look back and I appreciate, because it gave me, kind of renewed perspective on life and what matters and the important things. So there's that. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you.